I think that the president has been attacked mercilessly on personal accounts by members on that program. And I think he's been very clear that when he gets attacked, he's going to hit back. I think the American people elected somebody who's tough, who's smart, and who's a fighter. And that's Donald Trump. And I don't think that it's a surprise to anybody that he fights fire with fire. But he's not going to sit back and be attacked by the liberal media, Hollywood elites, and when they hit him, he's going to hit back.
That is White House Deputy Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders yesterday defending President Trump's tweets against Joe and Mika. Good morning. It's Friday, June the 30th. Welcome to Morning Joe. I'm Willie Geist. Joe and Mika will be here shortly to address what's taken place over the past 24 hours. Here once again are those tweets from the President of the United States posted yesterday just before 9 o'clock Eastern. Quote, "I heard poorly rated Morning Joe speaks badly of me. Don't watch anymore. Then how come low IQ crazy Mika along with psycho Joe came to Mar-a-Lago 3 nights in a row around New Year's Eve and insisted on joining me? She was bleeding badly from a facelift. I said no." So here's the deal. Joe and Mika were supposed to be on vacation today, long scheduled. They actually had tickets to last night's game up at Fenway Park in Boston, but it was going to be too much of a circus. They were bringing their kids there. They didn't want to put them through that after the aftermath of all the tweets. So they stayed home to lay low. And I called and asked them to come in this morning to address this, to talk about the tweets and the reaction to them, so they agreed to do so. They will be here at the top of our 7 o'clock hour before they do go away for the holiday weekend. So that's coming up in less than 1 hour. I asked Mika to come in particular because she does not need me or anyone else to defend her. Trust me, as everyone at this table knows. I suspect we do have some new viewers this morning, so I'll just say what anyone who's watched even 5 minutes of this show over the last decade already knows. Mika's smart, she's strong, she makes people in power uncomfortable, and she fears absolutely no one. You'll be reminded of all that when Mika and Joe join us at the top of the hour. Right now, we've got Donny Deutsch with us. Donny wearing shades this morning. What's up, man?
I had a little work done, and I just am a little self-conscious about it. So, but
what'd you do? Like a lift?
just a little eye thing.
Little tuck?
I just a little, but yeah, I'm a little sensitive to it. So.
Okay, good. Washington anchor for BBC World News America, Caddy K. I don't know if the shades stay on the whole show. We'll see. Oh, there they go. Okay. Former Democratic Congressman Harold Ford Jr., former aide to the George W. Bush White House and State Department's Elise Jordan, Pulitzer Prize-winning historian, our friend John Meacham in Nashville, and senior politics reporter at USA Today, Heidi Prisbilla. There are a number of factual inaccuracies, Caddy, in the tweets that Donald Trump put out. Joe and Mika have posted an op-ed to the Washington Post. People can read that ahead of them joining us in just a few minutes on this show. Donny, you've been critical of a guy you've known for a long time in Donald Trump, now President Trump. Were you surprised by what you saw yesterday?
No. First of all, you know, he picked the wrong schoolyard to come into. I have to tell you this. You know, I'm not an employee of NBC, so I'm going to go thug here. Okay, I'm sorry, because Mika is a friend of ours. She's a good woman. She's a great mom, and he's a pig. He's a vulgar pig. And I find what's ironic about, you know, Michelle Obama says when they go high, we go, and when they go low, we go. When he goes low, I'm going low. You guys will take the high road. I'm going to take the low road. He's physically disgusting to look at. I mean, that's what I find ironic about the way he starts to always go after other people's physical attributes. So beyond the fact that he's obviously not well, and Joe and Mika have a great comment, he's clearly, obviously obvious misogynism, the obvious vulgarity, the obvious stupidity. He's not mentally okay, and this is a man with nuclear codes. We have to start paying attention to it, and he's disgusting to look at. I know everybody's going to say, Donny, but no.
On so many levels.
No. Let me tell you why it's not irrelevant. Because enough is enough. Enough is enough with this disgusting, vulgar man, and to talk about women that way. And the irony is that you physically look like you do beyond the stupidity of it. You're a pig, you are a bully, and you are doing disgusting things to this country.
But Donny, doesn't it lower again the discourse to say what you said about his physical appearance?
You know what? It absolutely does. And maybe it's time that we all stop tippy-toeing. I'm taking the low ground here. You know what? He goes after a woman that way. He goes after a friend that way. He is a vulgar human being. He's vulgar to look at. He's disgusting the way he behaves himself as the president. I'm sorry, I probably won't be on the show again, but I'm
All
sorry.
right, put the shades back on. Elise, your reaction.
I was just absolutely horrified, stunned. And it's surprising because not very much about Donald Trump surprises me anymore, given his complete lack of character, integrity, and his utter unseemliness occupying the Oval Office. But to launch an attack like that on a woman just because you don't like what she's saying about you, and there's something about smart, strong, substantive women that really gets under Donald Trump's skin. And to just make up this complete strange lie, which is quite creative, because I sit by Mika a couple days a week, and if she's gotten work, I want to know who the plastic surgeon is, because there was no sign whatsoever, and give me his number.
Well, that was one of the factual inaccuracies in his tweet, but I'm going to let Mika entirely address that in just a few minutes. Harold, I'll get